What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Space City Rottweilers podcast. I am your host, Mr. Corey, and I have a very special host or co-host today, I should say. I'm going to let her introduce herself.
What up, everybody? This is Megan, a.k.a. Meg.
What up?
What up, Corey?
What up, Meg? What's up, everybody? Thank y'all for tuning in today. Today is Friday the 13th.
Yeah, my Friday the 13th has not been going too good.
Typically, isn't that how Friday the 13th are supposed to go?
I guess so.
What's the superstition behind it?
Like something bad's supposed to happen. I thought you were supposed to see black cats and stuff, but...
Yeah, well, this is a dog podcast, so we don't care for cats. So, woof. So, what's up, everybody? Again, thank y'all for tuning in today. We just gonna be talking, having a conversation. Gonna just, see where this takes us since I have a special co-host today. So, what's up, Meg? Talk to me. Do you have any experiences with dogs? And if so, good or bad, let's talk about them.
Well, I'm just going to say I had bad experiences like younger, being in the neighborhood. Mm-hmm. Man, I had incidents, had big dogs chasing me. I have to jump on people's cars and stuff. But I think that's just being young. And then, them stray dogs. Mm-hmm. They ain't no fun.
Mm-hmm. Now, with these experiences that you had with these big dogs and these stray dogs, has this make you not like dogs in a sense, or made you afraid of them?
Well, at one time I was afraid, but I'm not really much afraid now. But if you want to ask me what I prefer little dogs over big dogs. That's
typical.
Well, that's just my preference.
But your preference is your preference. Is there a particular small dog that you like?
I think I like the Yorkie because it's so cute. I like the little cute dogs.
Mm-hmm. You want to dress them up and...
Nah, I don't want to do all that.
Put all the different clothes on them and all that stuff?
Nah, I didn't say all that.
Get their... I think some people put little bows and barrettes in their heads.
Oh, I might do that. Like put a bow or something, but... Other than that, I'm not going to put no clothes on and paint the nails. Mm-hmm. It ain't that serious.
With the typical small dog name like Chloe or Zoe. Something like that.
Yeah, or Lil Coco.
Lil Coco. Well, I'm a Rottweiler man, so I don't really too much care for the small dogs. I mean, I put up with them, but they are, forgive me, almost small dog lovers, annoying.
Well, I got a question. So I'm not really familiar with Rottweilers like that. So, how do you break the superstition about Rottweilers? Like everybody thinks they big and mean and chase after you and stuff. Because, like in my old neighborhood, I had a friend named Eric, and he had a Rottweiler, and he would let his Rottweiler loose and let it chase us down the street. So, how you break that stereotype of, Rottweilers being, these evil, mean dogs?
Well, you kind of you got to introduce the dog to the people, I guess, in a calmer setting, I would say. But not even that, man. Let me think. I don't know what kind of owner Eric was, or the reason why he would let his dog chase you all.
Well, you gotta remember. Well, you don't know this part, but we were in elementary, so we little kids. It's not
Okay, well maybe the dog just wanted to play, and you all didn't know that it was just chasing after y'all to play. Do you remember if this dog was growling or trying to bite or barking at you all, or you just remember it chasing you?
If I'm not mistaken, I feel like I remember it being kind of aggressive. Mm-hmm. I think it would bark. I just remember running for my life. That's the only thing I really remember.
Well, stereotypes, it's really in order to break the stereotype, people just have to encounter or just have a good experience with the dog I think that's the only way to break the stereotype. But the Rottweilers is not necessarily an aggressive breed, or they're not an aggressive breed. They're a protective breed. They protect their owners, their house, their homes, their property, their territory. So, some people might misconstrue that as being aggressive, but they're really just big babies. Once, you get to, get to know them and be around them a little more, interact with them a little bit. I know what you mean with the stereotypes with them being aggressive, because that's just the picture that some people paint them. But, that's just bad breeding and bad owner habits. And, that's basically it with I guess with the stereotype with the aggressive and mean dogs.
But you know what I could say about your dogs? Because I know your dogs personally.
Mm-hmm.
Your dogs are cool. They're not scary dogs. They might look scary, but they're really nice and sweet. So I think it does, like how you say, like, I think it does depend on the owner.
Mm-hmm.
You know, how you treat your dogs, and if you let your dogs out and see people.
Yeah, and that's crazy, because that's what you have to do at early ages. While they're puppies. You have to socialize them. You have to put them in settings where, people are around, different sounds, different things. If you keep a dog locked up, they might hear noises or whatever, but they can't put their eyes on what that is. Naturally, I think, like, them showing signs of aggression might be a sign of vulnerability, because they might be scared, or, they're trying to put on a big front. But, you get these dogs at the puppy stage, and you put them in settings where a lot of people are around, a lot of noises. If you live in the city, let them see cars. When you walk your dog, let them, walk them in areas where other dogs might be around, and, different noises and things of that such. And that might, help them not be so aggressive.
That definitely makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's almost like putting a person in a dark room for a long period of a time. You know how you see in those movies, somebody, come out of a cave or something like that, and the sun is shining, and they're kind of like...
Yeah, and they don't know how to interact with other people.
Or like, all right, let me use this as an example. You know how in some of the movies when people time travel, and it's like they fast forward to the year 2000 or whatever, and it's just like a whoa factor?
Yeah.
I think it's something like that. But I don't like the stereotypes that, the Rottweilers have. And that's why I do what I do. I try to break these stereotypes and show people, like, yeah, they might be big in size, but they're really big and, loving. Just like your little dogs or your small dogs that you like. You can dress up a big dog and make it all cute. And
they make big clothes.
I don't know. I don't know. Just like...
maybe you should start making some.
Nah, I think I'm going to pass on that. Maybe you can make the clothes for me, and,
I ain't gonna lie, I always wanted to learn how to sew. Just never took the time to learn.
Nah, but like I was going to say, for example, like today, I took my dogs in with me to Home Depot. And
wait, you took the big ones or the little puppies?
I took Bruno and Chanel in Home Depot with me. And, no aggression shown. Of course, they wanted everybody to acknowledge them, like, hello, how you doing? Pet me, pet me, pet me. Or, just trying to get their attention. Of course, I get some of the looks like, whoa, that's a big dog. Or, oh, it's so cute. But, they saying that from way on the other side of the parking lot. But stuff like that. Taking your dogs to places where you can take them and, let them interact with people. But I don't allow my dogs to go to dog parks.
Maybe you should.
No? Dog parks are not to me are not good. And
Why?
you know, some people might agree. Just because, you know, me, I put time and care into my dogs, and you know, when it's time for them to get their shots, you know, they don't miss their vaccinations or, you know, health checks and things of that such. Some people never take their dogs to, you know, check up on them, and dog parks are dangerous because different dogs, different places, different environments, you know, they, you know, use the bathroom there on the dog park, and that's how they, you know, transmit diseases such as like this big old thing with this corona situation.
Oh my gosh, what you think about that?
You want me to be honest?
Yeah, honesty.
I am tired of hearing about the coronavirus.
I am too. But I am going to take it, you know, serious though. You just never know. You got to take precaution.
Yeah, but it's a difference from taking precaution and losing your freaking mind. I tried to go do some simple grocery shopping today. Guess what? Nothing's on the shelf.
Well, I guess people just getting prepared because they don't know what's going to happen.
There was no toilet paper on the shelf.
Oh, man.
There was no water on the shelf. No meat on the shelf. Pause. It's crazy, man.
That is crazy.
People are losing their minds.
I've never experienced nothing like this.
Me neither. I think this is a first for me.
Yeah.
You would think that, well, do you remember? All right. You were born in the 90s. I was born in the 80s, but we're, you know, around the same age. Mm-hmm. Do you remember when 1999 going into the year 2000, the whole Y2K thing, people thought it was going to be the end of the world?
Oh, yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I was scared when that was coming out. I was like, oh, so what should I do for the last year?
Right. To me, the corona thing is like Y2K times 10. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, same thing. People think it's the end of the world, man. It's still fairly, I guess. How long has this been a hot topic? I know these past few days it's been talked about every day because
they even got commercials for it right now.
It's crazy. People are scamming, saying that they have cures and taking people money, and
man, y'all gotta be careful out there.
Trying to order all these crazy things and sending your money to whoever. Or yeah, man, protect yourself. But I'm tired of it, to be honest with you. It just make you want to stay in the house,
right?
Stay cooped up. And you know what? That's what I thought about. What's gonna happen with the dogs?
What you mean?
Or the animals if
the corona?
If the corona comes, you know, to me,
keep them inside.
Because to me, people talking about the corona like a zombie apocalypse is coming. You know what I'm saying?
I wonder if dogs can even get it. Have you even heard of a case of that? Like, is that even?
I don't
possible?
know if a dog can catch it, but I think it started from an animal.
Oh, really?
From one of the few stories that was, you know, said about the corona.
Yeah, there's so many out there.
It started from these markets over in China that have all these different, you know, animals on top of each other. You have a monkey cage sitting on top of a chicken coop, but the chicken coop have ferrets and it's just all kind of crazy stuff, man. But the crazy thing is, the corona's not new. Corona been around.
That's crazy.
But
now it's like an epidemic.
I think this is just a new form, a rare form of it, man. Protect yourself, people. Wash your hands.
Soap and water.
Soap and water. That hand sanitizer stuff.
I mean, it could help a little bit, but soap and water would be my first go-to.
Nothing can beat soap and water, man. And for Corona to be around this time on Friday the 13th.
How ironic.
Yeah, man. It's crazy. But, you know, protect yourself, protect your doggies. Yeah, let's get back on topic. This is not a Corona show.
Hey, but it's a big topic right now, so we had to, you know, address it.
For sure.
We still related to dogs, though, so.
I guess. Any, you know, what other kind of questions you might have about, let's, talk about Rottweilers in particular, since this is the Space Eater Rottweilers podcast?